Let us talk. Let's talk. There has been so much that has changed since the last time we spoke. Spoke seriously, at least. The last video that I had mentioned about moving and stuff like that, that was my Christmas haul. And I did say that the next time we speak, probably be my new city. In that video, I said that fully not even knowing if that was going to be an option or if that was ever going to happen at all. But here I am. And when I tell you God did, God did. So I, of course, had a job already, and I just had to find somewhere to live. Hence why I was apartment hunting in that one video. But oh my gosh, God did. Since 2026 started, it had just upwards for me. And this is not even like, things that you can even prove on paper. Just spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, I've just become so much more sound and mature. And that is all thanks getting back into this bad boy. My highlighter is sticking out. Love that. That's all thanks to getting back into the word and just understanding the plan God has for me. Honestly, ever since 2026 started, it's really just been I've just been so at peace. I've been in this perfect peace, and I'm not saying perfect peace as in my life has been all sunshine and rainbows, because I have struggles literally every day. Things that I used to struggle with, I don't struggle with them anymore. Or I'm starting to see there is a very profound change in really everything, and I am so incredibly excited for what this new year has to offer. Let me tell you, this this change has not happened overnight. Of course, I have been in the word. I read my Bible every night, really. And it's been on a continuous streak lately. It also comes with habit change. I've changed my habits so much. I'm not on my phone as much as I used to be. I wasn't someone who was like chronically online. However, Instagram was getting my constant attention, and it was just like such a loud factor in my life. And then I completely muted it. So I've been off of Instagram since January 3rd. When I'm posting this video, it might be like in the January 20s by the time I post a video. If not, probably January 19th, depending. And I have just been maturing myself because I'm ready for a new chapter in my life, and I know God is about to put me in that new chapter, and I'm less scared than I am nervous. I am nervous because I'm afraid that I won't measure up. However, I've been asking for God to put me in this, to bring me closer to this chapter of my life for a long time now, and I think that I'm coming close to it because like I said, I have this perfect peace. Distancing myself from this has been by far one of the best things I could have possibly done for myself this year. I do see myself becoming more and more mature every day. I'm off of Instagram. I'm fasting Instagram because I just feel like it was just unnecessary noise. Instagram is no longer fun for me. I'm still gonna do Instagram. It's just like Instagram just not fun as like it used to be. It's just like everyone's just spectating. There's not really much engagement on Instagram anymore. People don't really, and the people that do comment and the people that do like engage with my stuff, those are like, it's like, that's like my little family. And like I feel like I still have them on my TikTok and on my YouTube. But I have been on TikTok. Like I have been posting on TikTok because I feel like my TikTok audience is just very raw. I kind of started fresh on TikTok, and then on YouTube as well. I love my YouTube fam. You guys are awesome. And I'm going to continue to do YouTube because TikTok and YouTube, I don't have my notifications on for. So I'm on it when I'm on it, and I'm off it when I'm off it. So it's not too loud in my life, so that's not really something I felt like I need to take a step away from. And I post when I want to. I don't post on a schedule. I just post when I feel like I'm mentally able to post and mentally able to edit, and just time wise. So there's a lot that really goes into creating. People really think that creating is just like, oh, she's just too lazy to post. Like there's a lot, guys. I have been doing YouTube. I've been doing YouTube since I was 12. Those of you who remember, if you were here long enough to remember that, I've been doing YouTube since I was 12. I am in my early 20s. So like that says a lot. When I was 12 years old, editing my own videos and just like doing it on Windows Movie Maker, and doing on like the little bootleg editing softwares that everyone used to use, it still took so much time out of my day. I was editing in front of that computer for nearly 5 hours at a time. And these were like 3-minute videos. These were like 3-minute little fashion videos that I would love to do. And again, I'm saying this to say that creating and just making content is not as easy as people try to make it seem like it is. It is fun. It is something that if you have the privilege to do it, that is a beautiful thing. However, to bash creators or content creators, whatever you guys want to call them, to bash creators for not posting as much, it takes so much. It takes so much to actually like edit and come up with content that is worth watching, or come up with content that you feel like best fits your niche, and just to make sure that your community stays engaged. It's such a big thing. I know influencers nowadays are getting a lot of hate because a lot of them are out of touch. I'll be so honest with you. That's why I don't categorize myself in the influencer category. I call myself a creator. I don't call myself an influencer because I'm not trying to influence anyone to do anything. It's really just me liking to talk to you guys and liking to share my experience with certain things. I think that line gets blurred a lot when it comes to people talking about stuff like that. But yeah. What I really came to talk to you guys about is post-grad life. So I have been getting direct messages on TikTok, and also people in like my circle have been asking me, how has post-grad life been? And this is just my personal experience. This is Ruthlyn's personal experience, so this might be different for everybody. Some people missed college so badly, and I find myself missing college. It's not the question. But I realized very early on into like my last like semester of college that I'm so ready to end this chapter. Like this is no hate to my college experience, because I had a blast in college. Guys, I had a blast in college. But oh my days, I was so ready to end it, and I'm finally seeing why. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it so much. I have been enjoying post-grad life so much that once I leave my desk job out of the office, nothing but what I do on my personal life pertains to me. And I'm incredibly blessed to have a job after college and being able to use my degree. That's another thing. I have just been reaping so many blessings and benefits of God's grace because I have worked so hard for this. And I have networked. Ever since I got to Miami, I've been networking. Like the second I got to Miami, I was networking. I was meeting people. I was, telling people about myself. I was learning more about other people. And I'm finally, like, the fruits of my labor, reaping these benefits. And I still feel like there's so much more that I can reap. However, like these nuggets of blessings that I'm receiving, they are going such a long way. Just having a job after college is such a blessing. And when I say I'm highly favored, I'm so incredibly highly favored. And being able to read about him and read about his teachings and stuff like that, it just makes it come full circle for me, because I always knew how blessed I was. However, I needed to learn about who was blessing me. That's why reading the Bible is so important. And that's just something that I felt like was so great. But back to the post-grad life. I get that question all the time. Oh my gosh, how do you like it? How do you like it? It's great, guys. It's so great. I feel like I've always been an adult. Like I moved away from my parents. So as you guys know, I went to school in Miami, and my parents live in Naples. So I had to like low-key kind of grow up the second I got to college, because I was far from my parents. I wasn't at home anymore. And being the last born, like I was swaddled. I was swaddled. Yeah. And I'm not ashamed of it. I low-key had to grow up, and it was a punch in the gut, because I realized that, life happens and you have to know how to pivot. So moving away from college, whatever, I had to grow up, but just being here in this new city. So now I'm even further from my parents. So I'm nearly 3 hours from my parents now. When I was in college, I was like about an hour and 45, an hour and 30 if you're speeding, but an hour and 45. Like, I know to most people it's like, I'm a whole plane ride, or I'm a whole country away. I get that, but this is a lot for me. 3 hours away from my parents is actually so crazy. Being an adult and not having to worry about the school system dictating my schedule is just, oh my gosh, guys, it's so freeing. We're living in a culture now that 9 to 5 is like frowned upon. I'll be the one to tell you, even though I'm creating, and I've been creating for like literally over a decade now, I love my desk job. I love my desk job. I love having the security of a desk job. And I am still going to keep a regular job, because it's just the security. And that's the best advice I can give to anybody that wants to go into creating or wants to go into any creative work. You can still love what you do as a creator. You can still do the creator aspect of it. But keeping that job that you have, especially in this market, we don't know when the market's going to go back up. Keeping that job is so incredibly important. Kudos to anyone that's making enough money to be able to be like, whew, okay, like I don't need a regular job. I can create as a regular job. Even when I get to that point, I'm still going to have a regular job. Will I be there as often? Realistically, no, because I know creating does take up a lot of space. It takes up a lot of time. Even in school, I was struggling to balance school, creating, and work. Like, it was a lot, because I was also a content creator for FIU. So that was very constricting. I'm going to keep it for as long as I can. Because I journal. If some of you guys don't already know this, but I journal. I like to take time time to just reflect on the good things that happen in life, but also address the bad things that happen in life. Once you write it down, it becomes less scary. And once you write it down, you feel like that happy moment is solidified in your memory. I'm starting this new avenue of content creating office, and I think you guys are liking that kind of content. Still going to keep my OOTDs, and I'm still going to keep my fashion videos. I'm also still going to keep these talking videos because I like talking to you guys. I'm in this apartment by myself and like talking to you guys. In that aspect, guys, I'm sorry that the lighting is incredibly horrible. It's like about to rain outside, and it's just so dark. A couple nuggets of advice. I know I'm new to this whole post-grad thing, so of course, this is not me saying that I have it all figured out, but this is just something that worked for me. Ask God to help you and guide you. If you're moving away from home, take your time to look for something that's good for you, because moving is not cheap. It gets really expensive. The most expensive part about my move was the moving process. Also, another thing, it's okay to miss college. It's so okay to miss college, because college was fun for most people. College was, like I said, incredibly fun for me. So there's a reason why I met some of the best people my last year of college, and I miss them, and I miss my church in Miami. Do I miss the city Miami? Absolutely not. You couldn't pay me to miss Miami. However, the people and just the experience, the networking, and my church, I miss all of that. Oh, it's okay to reminisce. Just don't keep yourself bound to the past so much to where you can't even grow. Always just look wayward. And this is not me trying to sound happy-go-lucky. This is me being, let's say, your digital big sister, and just telling you that this is something that growth is such a beautiful thing, especially when you trust the process. Trust the process, trust God, trust the process. I'm going to try my best to post a little more often. That is all for today's video. Just needed to get this out, and I really wanted to talk to you guys and just give you guys an update on everything that's going on right now, and that there is so much to come. I'm so excited, like I said, for the trajectory of everything. I'm actually gonna go film a partnership video with Blue A. I think that's how you say it. Once I get back on Instagram, we can reconnect on there, and I have something so exciting coming up. Stay blessed. Today is a Sunday, so happy Sunday. You might not be seeing this on a Sunday, and I might not be posting this on a Sunday, but happy Sunday, because this is the day that I'm filming. Don't forget to share this video, and show your girl some love, and hit that subscribe button so we can stay in touch. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bisous.